What's going on, 49er faithful, 49er fan, 49er gang? This is your boy, Niner Gang Podcast, back here with another video. So definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notifications. I can keep you up to date on any and everything San Francisco 49ers. With that being said, man, let's get right on into it. So, hey, what's going on, Tom Huxley? He coming here with that Dubs Nation stuff, huh? Oh, man, look, I'm a Bulls fan, baby, so hopefully we meet up in the finals. It's a long shot for me, but not for you. Um, Definitely, man, just looking at it, going ahead and get right on into it. This is a Rams versus 49ers preview. This game is a must win. There is no choice. We do not have anything else that we can do. If we lose this game, we need the Saints to lose as well. But for me right now, man, it's just going to be a tough road because we don't know. Hey, what's happening with you, Brandon? I'll shoot you the link, bro. I don't know if anybody has time to jump back on. But yeah, man, it is a headache to say the least when it comes to this, man. I can definitely tell you that much because I'm trying my damnedest to go ahead and make sure that we win this game because we need to get into the playoffs. The only issue we have is we don't know who's starting the quarterback. I don't think there's anyone that does. As far as that's concerned, it definitely is a struggle because I don't want Jimmy out there. I would love to just go ahead and have everybody, in that situation to be out there with us and to be able to do some things with us. But it's tough, man. Yeah, Rocky Mountain Razorback, man. I appreciate you, bro. I mean, I would love to see the trade-offs. I really would, but I'm not sure, man. I don't know. I don't trust Kyle, man. I don't trust Kyle as far as I can throw him, strictly because Kyle will technically he'll tell you one thing and then and then say another. And that's my biggest thing. I don't have time to be sitting there dealing with him and dealing with what he says and trying to do all that, man. I like Kyle. I like him as a play caller. I think he's a great head coach. But he makes some really, really tough decisions, man. And I don't want him to be, out here acting dumb and putting, Trey on, Trey out, putting Jimmy out there, I'm sorry, if he doesn't pay attention. You know what I mean? It's definitely a bit of an issue because I understand the thing from a game standpoint, like you don't want to tell the Rams who you're preparing for, but and from a fan standpoint, it's us looking at it going, you just want to put Jimmy out there. We know you do. You're dying to put Jimmy Garoppolo out there, bro. Like I know it's an insatiable need and urge. To put Jimmy out there. He just defended Jimmy in an interview with Greg Papa. He was saying that, Jimmy's arm is grossly – hey, what's happening with you, Sean? He's saying that Jimmy's arm is grossly, underestimated, that he can throw a deep ball and he's seen it and all this other stuff. We ain't seen that all season long. So, Kyle, we can't trust you when you go out there and tell us that that's what the case is going to be, because it's not. Because Jimmy doesn't do that. He doesn't throw deep ball. Trey does. But Jimmy does not. You know what I'm saying? That pass to Travis Benjamin, I can replay it in my head to the T. When you are running a deep route, you need to be hit in stride if you wind up getting a break and getting open. If you are not having someone with you that's stride for stride and that's not on top of you, that ball needs to be in front of you, leading you so that your strides do not stop. Travis Benjamin had to slow down, locate the ball, turn around, and then get it knocked out. That was a bad ball. It was a horrible throw. You know what I'm saying? I know. I saw that Tommy Huxley, old tired legs, looking like his legs ain't so tired, but that's because he ain't been playing all goddamn season. It's real easy to go out there and have yourself a little extra pep in your step when you're well rested. That makes a lot of sense. Rocky Mountain Razorback says the only time I see a deep throw from Jimmy is when it's going over Sanders' head in the most crucial part of the Super Bowl. That is hilarious, man. That's very hilarious. Just gonna touch on this real quick, man. My game picks last week, I went 9-6. Had a couple picks that I was trying to pick for, with my heart, but as far as that goes, went 9-6. Had a real good run. You know what I'm saying? Most of the teams that I picked won. I'll do some game picks a little bit later, but this for me, man, it's tough because we need to win this game. Like if we win, we're in. We control our own destiny. We don't have to worry about this. The main factor is we're only worrying about this. Did I read the private chat? Oh, I saw that Ward is back. What's happening, Tanya? I saw that Ward is back. I saw that Eman Mosley is back. I saw that Ambry Thomas is good to go. That Johnny Huxley out here is savage. He said the Broncos shot themselves in the dick. That's hilarious. All these things happen, man. But hey, at the end of the day, I will say this. Our secondary is healthy. We should be able to go out there and get it done. And what was weird to me was there was conflicting reports. So why do you have one report saying that they pulled Norman for muscle cramps in the game, and then you have Kyle sitting there with Greg Papa going, nah, man, we ain't pulling for muscle cramps. We basically told this DB coach, look, go ahead and let him know if he screw it up, we're going to pull his ass. And he said that Dante Johnson had earned more reps. So either way, man, if we have Mosley and Ambry Thomas out there, I'll be happy. I believe that everybody is back. Everybody is ready to go. Kelce Chronicles, 5 plays, and here comes Lynn. I don't even want it to be 5 plays. I'd rather him just be on the bench. Truthfully, I would. I had this innate feeling in my gut that he's going to push Jimmy out there with a, with the bump thumb, and we're just going to have to hope and pray that he doesn't fuck it up. Because when Jimmy screws it up, he's going to blame it on an injury. He's going to say it's a team loss. He's not going to take any responsibility. And we're all tired of that as 49er fans. No one likes that. We don't want to deal with you continually being passive about your shortcomings. At the end of the day, we just want you to own your shit, and at least we could respect you for that much, but we can't respect you if you don't even do that. So in this game, man, on offense, it's going to be the usual suspects for us. Oh, Cook and Smoke Sport. What's good? What's good? No, I'm not really concerned with Trent Williams. I do believe that he will play. Trent Williams being out the whole being out this week pretty much, and not necessarily going ahead and playing or practicing, should I say. I'm not stressed about that. Trent Williams is the best left tackle in football. I don't think he needs that week of practice for him to go out there and perform properly. If not, we do have Jalen Moore, who is ready to go. I'm pretty sure he's been practicing all week with the first team offense. So, I mean, I'm confident I'm confident and comfortable with either one. But I would love to have Trent out there, and I do believe he will be. I don't think we're going to have any issues. So for us on offense, usual suspects, man. Debo, IU, Kittle. We're probably going to see a heavy dose of Elijah Mitchell because we want to run the ball, control the clock. On top of that, hopefully we see a little bit of Trey Sermon. Hey, 49er Chanel, what's going on? Hopefully we see a little bit of Trey Sermon. I would love for him to actually get some damn touches because it'd be a great mix-up between him and Elijah Mitchell. I know that Mitchell has been like a bell cow back, and it's usually rare for that to happen in Kyle Shanahan's offense, but it's been going down. Now, Mitchell, who is only 122 yards away from having a 1,000-yard season, could possibly very well get there in this game. That would be fantastic to have ourselves a 1,000-yard rusher because we haven't had one of those in a long time. But I digress. So on offense, you know what I'm saying, Debo's going to have to show up, go out there, punch them in the mouth, remind Aaron Donald who he is, run over him a couple of times if he needs to. Ayuk, we just need him to be out there and make plays. Kittle, we need him to be available and make plays as well. And hopefully they don't try to take him away because a lot of these games they've been forcing us to play games without George Kittle, and it kind of sucks. The other thing that I'll say is as well, a lot of this truthfully just depends on who's under center, man. I really am stressed about that. I don't want Jimmy to go out there with a bum thumb and to be tripping and screwing shit up and making it seem like he doesn't understand if he, what he's doing. But it's basically a situation where for me, I know that Jimmy is not healthy, and I know that Trey is. So it's very simple. Just go ahead, put Trey in, let him play, let him get his lumps, and he'll win the game. You put Jimmy in, and we wind up putting Trey behind the 8 ball. It's not fair for that kid to come in and have to, go ahead and play a game if somebody lands weirdly on Jimmy or something, and then his finger hurts like hell. Like, that's not fair for him. Say Jimmy goes in, screws up, throws 2 fucking interceptions, and next thing you know, we're screwed. We have no hope. You know what I'm saying? And that's not fair to us. So I would say, at the end of the day, it's very, Andy Smith, what's happening with you? I would say at the end of the day, it's smarter for Kyle to just start Trey, who's healthy, ready to go, has no setbacks, has no problems, has no issues. But will Kyle actually get his head out of his ass and go ahead and start Trey? I doubt that. I think he's going to force Jimmy out there. I know a lot of people want to go with the vet over the rookie. For me, it's about pure health. Jimmy's throwing hand is injured. If it was his non-throwing hand, I could give 2 fucks. Put him out there. But it's not. It's his actual throwing hand. And for some odd reason, all week in practice, even though he's been limited, he seems to have been throwing the ball fairly normal. So was there an actual injury? Or was it just a benching? And Kyle just said, man, fucking, I'm tired of your ass. We're going to say that you fucked your thumb up and, we'll tape it and make it look real. But this shit is annoying. Then you had the reports that say there is a true injury. Like, nobody knows, man. Because 49ers organization is real shady and shifty with their stuff. So I personally think at the end of the day, we need to go ahead and just start Trey. Just don't do anything else. Just start Lance. Be smart about it. Make it happen. And just keep going, man. Stop looking backwards into the past with Jimmy Garoppolo. Look toward the future. It makes more sense. Just give yourself that allow yourself to be, happy and move forward with the rookie. I know that your clock starts when he gets on the field and he doesn't come off. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a situation, man. We're going to do what we got to do. Just let us have it. Let us as fans have comfort in knowing we have a quarterback who's viable. I was asked earlier when I was on the Shank Club, period, point blank, do I think that Trey can bring us back in a game? Yes, he can. I know he can. Jimmy can. If Jimmy throws an interception, we're 1-7. If Jimmy doesn't throw an interception, then, yeah, we win games. But at the end of the day, with a bum thumb, I don't know if that ball's going to sail. He throws fucked up balls with a healthy hand. So what's going to make the difference? So at the end of the day, I just want it to be a situation where we go out and have a viable threat at quarterback. Plus, the run game becomes way more dynamic with Trey Lance there. Hello, it makes sense. It does not add up to me at any moment. It doesn't add up to me why on God's green earth you're hell-bent on putting Jimmy out there when he doesn't make the run game more dynamic. If you have Trey in there, that means there's viable runners in the running back, the quarterback. You want to go an end around to Deebo Samuel. You want to put Deebo Samuel in the backfield. You want to put Juice in front of somebody as a fullback. Like all of these things, it works. It really does work, man. And I don't need it. And I agree with you, Kelts. You got to stop with this wishy-washy back and forth shit, and all the other stuff, man. You got to do it. You just got to get out there, roll with the kid, do what Jim Harbaugh did, man. Harbaugh saw it. He said, you know what, man? You got to go out there and start versus the Bears. We blew the Bears the fuck out with Cap. He said, you know what? I'm rolling with the hot hand. I'm sticking with the kid. That's it. And, I think that it will be better for us as fans. We'll be more comfortable. We'll be more calm. I just don't trust Jimmy, man. I don't trust him. So let's get into it, man. Defense, we got our guys back. Ward, our secondary is fine. We will be perfectly fine as far as that is concerned. I don't have no issues with our secondary. If E-Man and Ambry are outside, I'm good. Ambry has been Demi Rancho. They both are good quarterbacks. One has accuracy, one has speed. And I wouldn't say Jimmy has accuracy. I would not say Jimmy has accuracy. Jimmy is semi-accurate. Like it's up and down. It's up and down. But Demi Ranchos, thank you for stopping into the chat. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Keep them post notifications locked. Anybody in here that's new, Kels Chronicles is the first time I've actually seen you in here, but I appreciate you stopping in, bro. At the end of the day, man, look, Andy Smith said it best. Just play the Trayinator. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Like, that's exactly what you got to do, man. You know, you play not to lose a game. You're going to lose. Just be concise and deliberate. Play to win and take. Kels, I like you. Hit me up. I bring you on the show. We do a show together. At the end of the day, man, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Look at this. Let me tell you exactly what we're doing. Because when you look at our running backs, Elijah Mitchell's the man. Elijah Mitchell has 878 yards, 4.7 yards a carry, 5 TDs. He's averaging 87 yards a game. When it comes to the receivers, Deebo Samuel is the leading guy. He's got 1,310 yards, 6 TDs. George Kittle has 6 TDs. George Kittle only needs 100 yards, and we'll have 2,000-yard receivers. And I know Kittle's a tight end, but at the end of the day, a tight end is still a receiver to an extent. We'd have 2,000-yard guys. That would be beautiful. That would be lovely. I would love that. You know what I'm saying? Trey does have accuracy. The difference is Trey is still learning, and he's still growing as a football player. I'm not going to judge him on his accuracy right now, but I can tell you right now, Jimmy obviously ain't got much accuracy with the interceptions that he throws and where he throws the ball. Demi Rancho, if you haven't seen, I get that. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna keep moving with it. I don't subscribe to everyone fucks up once in a while. Here's the thing: Jimmy's consistently inconsistent. He fucks up consistently all the time, and he does it a lot. The passes he throws are usually behind players. He never leads a player. Typically, he waits for the player to be wide open. If I'm running a 5-yard hitch, by the time I turn around, that ball should be on its way. Jimmy will wait till he turns around, sees me, sees that I have separation, and then throw the ball. On deep ball, Charles Hayes II, what's happening? On deep balls, he doesn't get these things. So that's what I'm saying. This is the problem. He screws up more than he looks good. In that Titans game, when he threw those picks, man, he came out after the game and didn't own that. I can't roll with that. So at the end of the day, man, you play the kid, he gives you a better chance to win. Demi Rancho says the gods will favor us. At the end of the day, we will be celebrating Bang Bang Niner game. I hope the gods favor us. I really do. I hope the NFL gods favor us, and I hope that they give us this W, and I hope it's with Trey Lance and not Jimmy Garoppolo. I would rather Jimmy Garoppolo never suit up in a 49er uniform ever again. If he wanted to leave today and they could go ahead and trade him, I would gladly go ahead and do it. I'd rather him be out of here. I don't want him on my team no more. I'm tired of the inconsistency, and I'm tired of being frustrated and being worried every time I see him throw the ball and or start a game. That's just me. That's my own personal opinion. Darnell Dial, Kittle gets it, and we get the dubs. Hey, get Kittle his 100 yards. Get Elijah Mitchell his 122 yards. We get 1,000-yard tight end. We get 1,000-yard rusher. Like these will be monumental moments for us, and they'll work out well. But what I was going to get to was the Rams. So on offense, we got to stop Cooper Kupp. We got to stop OBJ. Since OBJ has been with the Rams, he's actually looked pretty good, man. Now, Cooper Kupp, god damn. I don't like Cooper Kupp because he's a Ram, but the kid is having an amazing season. This man has 1,829 yards receiving. That is out of this fucking world. That he is almost at 2,000 yards receiving. That is insane. He's got 15 TDs. So it means to tell you he's doing something right. Odell Beckham Jr., since being a Ram, has 287 yards, 11.5 yards a catch, and 5 fucking TDs. He couldn't get them kind of numbers when he was playing with the Browns to save his life. What's happening with you, Taryn? So that scares me. I don't need OBJ out there making plays. And the fact that our secondary is healthy, thank God. I'm so glad most of our guys got off that COVID list because I was scared. I did not want to walk into this game with all those dudes and that being the situation, man. I truthfully did not. it's definitely a situation where I don't want to be dealing with all those receivers and us be out there just trying to do this. Cam Akers is back. He's going to be running the ball for them. So it's definitely going to be a bit of a situation. That's definitely the case as far as that is concerned. Let me reply to this. Sorry. So when you look at it from a defensive standpoint, we got to worry about Von Miller. We got to worry about Aaron Donald. We got to look at all the usual suspects when it comes to it. So take a look at the defense right now. So Aaron Donald has 12.5 sacks. Leonard Floyd has 9.5. Greg Gaines, defensive tackle, has 4.5. Then you've got Sebastian Joseph Day with 3. Von Miller has 4. Terrell Lewis has 3. So these guys are out here, on a mission, man. They got 47 sacks in total. They actually have more than we do as it pertains to a team. We've only got 43. They got 47, So they got some guys. Roy Boy, what's happening with you? So they got some guys out there that can get after the ball. So we got to be real mindful. I'm not really worried a lot about Aaron Donald because Daniel Brunskill seems to flip some magical switch, becomes best right guard in football, and he just takes him out, But to be honest with you, man, these are the keys to the game. Make Matthew Stafford uncomfortable in that pocket. We need that D-line to be ferocious, be nasty. We need a couple of little blitzes here and there to dial up to be able to make sure that he is uncomfortable, make sure that he throws an interception. I hope that it's Fred Warner that gets that pick, and I hope Ambry Thomas gets a pick too. I'd love him to get himself a pick 6. And the other thing, let me see this real quick. Damian Rancho, 49ers will show no mercy for we shall receive none. At the end of the game, win or lose, I rise up my Niner flags and go cruising, 49ers flag. We all are like that. Damian Rancho, we are all like that, man. I'm being a Niner fan, win or lose. That ain't about to change shit. I keep it a buck, but that's not going to change nothing. At the end of the day, though, I don't want to wind up having to fight to win this game. I want us to control this game properly. If we control the clock, run the ball, do the things that we need to do, we can win. You got to stop Matthew Stafford. He's been doing well as of late. And the thing is, if we lose, we got to hope the Saints lose. I don't want that. I never wanted us to be in this position. And I'm sorry, I do feel that we could have been in this same position had Trey been starting. He would have been getting the reps. He would have been learning. He'd have been more comfortable in the offense. He'd have been more decisive. And then next year you hit the ground rolling. But I don't think that Jimmy did anything different to make, that would have put us in a better situation because we had a lot of games we could have won and we just didn't get it done. My thing is Kyle doesn't need to coach scared. I need him to coach to win and to win big. I need him to punch them in the mouth. I need him to go out there and run the ball down their throats. I need him to, when he sees a lead, he needs to make it a bigger lead. If we up by 14, motherfucker, I want to be up by 21. If we up by 21, I want to be up by 28. I don't want to give them any kind of room to breathe and come back. Because in that Titans game, we had all of the momentum. Nothing. And the only person that showed up was A.J. Brown. And you can't blame that on Ambry Thomas because Ambry Thomas only gave up one big play on A.J. Brown. And that was it. But either way, it is what it is. Daryl Dyer, I sleep better with the win. Nothing better than going back to work with the Dubs. Either way, next week next year, super excited. I'm excited for next year too. And I agree with you, man. I sleep better with a win. My whole vibe be off when we lose, man. Especially if we lose to something stupid. If we went out there and we fought hard and we just lost and it was a game, I get it. But if we go out there and we lay an egg against the fucking Rams in their house, and it's because Jimmy was inept and he swore up and down that his finger was killing him, why the fuck did we put him in the game? Then it falls back on Kyle. At the end of the day, it'll fall right back on him. I've ripped Kyle before. I'll rip him again. I don't care. We were supposed to be a Super Bowl contender at the beginning of the season, and now we just scraping and scratching just to get into the playoffs. The other thing with Kyle Shanahan, you don't want to put a lot of faith in what he says because you never know where he's going. Like Kyle is a politician. He will lie to your face and, tell you that the earth is flat and that the sky is red and be very, very contrite in his opinion and such. It's just how he works. Um, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this. I want us to win. I want Trey in. I don't trust that Jimmy can help us get this W. I know he's beaten the Rams all the other times, but it's been more so a really big theme of the run game, and the defense holding it down and kind of keeping things going. And yeah, Ryan Clark's reaction to Jimmy G and how he cringes when he sees him out there is very true. I'm sorry, the earth is hollow, not flat. It's going to be a tough one, though, man. It's going to be a real tough one. I personally believe the 49ers win this game. I think we win bigger with Trey rather than smaller. Like we have a bigger win margin. I say we win by 7-14 with Trey. If we play with Jimmy, we win by like 3, maybe even 1. Just because it's going to be close because I don't trust him, man. But right now, in this instance, our keys to victory are very simple. Make sure that Debo, Ayuk, and Kittle are shiny. And make sure that, Sin, we don't want that. We don't want to lose. I would love to get the dub, man. I don't ever want to lose. But I understand your point. Sometimes it's, everybody has their ideas, and I respect everybody's opinion. But once again, Kittle, Kittle, Debo, Ayuk, make sure that they get the ball, they flourish. Make sure Elijah Mitchell balls out. And if the run game gets moving, put Trey Sermon in. Mix it up. When you get a guy who's shifty and fast and you're trying to run after him all the time, you do not want another dude to come in there and who's ready to hit you in the mouth and then lower their shoulder and they're trying to run you over. Kels Chronicle says 30-24 49ers. I really feel we see Trey somehow, some way. I feel like, yes, you should go ahead and play both of those, man. That'd be crazy if you played both quarterbacks and you put Trey in on certain downs and move him around and do certain things with him. I don't care about Jimmy's rhythm and how it throws it off. He can cry later. We need this W. So it'd be nice to have that. On defense, we got to shut down Cooper Kupp. We got to shut down OBJ, and we got to make sure that their run game goes nowhere. We've been great in the run game over the past couple of weeks. It has been absolutely fantastic. Matthew says 24-19. Oh, no, Sin, you ain't got to apologize. I know you want us to win. Sometimes we have to predict losing because it happens. Like we couldn't win a game earlier in the season at home for God knows how long, and then we finally won one. But on defense, yeah, it's shutting down Cooper Kupp, shutting down OBJ. I'm not worried about their tight end because he doesn't do anything. And just making sure that Cam Akers doesn't find his legs and get right and get rolling. But we've been great against the run game over the past couple of weeks. I believe that we have a really stout run defense. Big DJ Jones in the middle of that hole, get him in there with big Eric Armstead and them long-ass arms. We'll be fine. I do believe we could sack Stafford at least 3 times at a minimum. And, hey, if there's a Willis, there's a way. I love Pat. God, I wish he was here. You couldn't imagine if you had Patrick Willis and you had Fred Warner on the field at the same time. That's just flat out disgusting. That is just that. Oh God, this get you chills. Kwaski and Trent. Yes, Kwaski is gonna play. Trent, I don't know, but I do believe he'll be out there. I don't have any problems with that. The other thing is everybody else will be good as far as that's concerned. Give me 1 second. There we go. So on defense for them, they've got to shut down our guys. They've got to shut down your Debos, your Ayuks, your Kittles. They'll probably be doubling a lot of Kittle, but we have a sleeping giant in Juwan Jennings. If he gets in there and gets a couple of throws and gets rolling, I think it's going to be a problem. We did get Mo Hurst back. Thank you for that, Charles Harris II. And then that'll add beef to the line, and that'll add the hogs in the middle. That'll make us right. Then on top of that, I think Greenlaw might play. Hopefully he doesn't re-injure himself and he's ready. He's healthy. He's fully ready to go, and we can just put him out there and let him go with no restrictions. If anything, I love Hufanga's back. He's healthy. He's ready to go. Like, all the guys are healthy on defense at the right time, and this bodes well for us. Like, there's no reason we should lose this game. We should be on top. You know what I'm saying? Our pass rush will get home, Tommy Huxley. Our pass rush will get home, and we will definitely go ahead and take out Matthew Stafford. He is an overpriced bump. And what people don't realize is Matthew Stafford is a loser. He's been a loser, and he never won nothing. He don't win in the playoffs. So even if they get that beautiful record and go into the playoffs and get their ass kicked because he doesn't win when the bright lights shine on him. It's just who Matthew Stafford is. The man was a part of an 0-16 team, for God's sakes, if I'm not mistaken. It's all bad. So it is what it is, man. But oddly enough, for the crowd, what's really weird is they told the Rams fans to wear their blue jerseys because they know the Niners are going to come in there, and put red everywhere. I'm from LA. You don't want a lot of red and a lot of blue in one place in LA. That is gang capital of the world. That is Bloods and Crips. You are in Inglewood, which is predominantly a blood city. And I say city because you're not going to find a Crip set out there. I am from Los Angeles, but I traveled through Inglewood, I traveled through Culver City, I've been through Compton, aka Brompton, I've been through Gardena, I've been through, a lot of these places, man. And let me tell you something, you got to move real carefully when you're in certain places, bro. We don't need the gang scenario kind of looking in that game. That's not a good thing. So what I would tell you is, at the end of the day, we have the W. We can win. We can do everything that we need to do. All we got to do is go out there and execute. Run the ball. Control the clock. Make sure we get Kittle, Debo, and Ayuk involved. Make sure that Jennings actually gets involved. And make sure that this offense is humming in whatever way we can. If you want the run game to be more dynamic, just put Trey in. If you want everything to go right, let Trey start. My point is, give Trey the job and just don't turn back. Stop holding on to Jimmy Garoppolo. He ain't going to do nothing for you. You're not going to boost his trade value no more than it already is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Charles Hayes II, that's what I'm talking about, pimping. That's what I'm saying. You have to understand that wherever you go, even though the gang stuff has died down a little bit, it's still crazy out there, and you still got to be mindful. You got to move in certain areas with a pass. I'll give y'all a little tidbit of information, man. When I lived in LA, man, when I was a teenager, because I was there when gang shit was popping, like for real, for real. I never owned a pair of J's because I didn't want to get beat up or shot for my shoes. So it is what it is. I used to mess with a girl who lived over in Hoover's. I lived in the jungles. So I'm living in a blood neighborhood, going to a Crip neighborhood over here, trying to be stupid, messing around with some feet. And next thing you know, I had to have a pass. Luckily, one of my homies, his pops was an OG from Hoover. So I had a pass. If I don't have that pass, I may not make it home. This is real shit. So when they say the word, just wear your white jerseys, Rams fans. How about you do that? Easy. Red and white, nobody cares. They think it's Christmas or some shit. But at the end of the day, man, the Rams do present a viable offense. They are a strong defense, and we don't want them to come in and take over us, man. We want to take over their stadium first and foremost with our fans. My boy Breezy is down there. Hopefully he's going to have a great time. He can do everything he needs to do. I believe that John Chapman is having some things. I know my man Eric Crocker is down there. And see, that's my home. I wanted to go to this game, but I couldn't. MP, he says, hello, Swift D. If Jimmy craps the bed tomorrow, we riot. I just bought a new dish set. I hope I have it available to use tomorrow after the game. I hope that you don't have to use that. I hope you don't have to break your dishes against the wall. I don't want you to. I want you to be able to, bang the table and say that we win. If Jimmy starts, I know that's a long shot, but we got to go with it, man. We got to do what we got to do. At the end of the day, simple. 49ers win. I'm going to give us the win 34-10. And I'm hoping that Trey starts and or he's at least in the game. I don't need us to get behind the 8 ball and wind up losing. And that's my game prediction. That's my score prediction. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Tommy Huxley, F the Dodgers. Man, you need to calm down, okay? All right, just relax, Tommy. Just relax. I'm pretty sure you're a Giants fan. And I know it's hard because you won the division and, all that other stuff, and you still didn't get anything. See, I like the Braves and I like the Dodgers. I like the Dodgers because I'm from there. My great grandmother groomed me to be a Dodger fan. But I latched on to the Braves in like '95, and I've been watching ever since. And you can't tell me that Tom Glavine, John Smoltz, and Greg Maddux were not the greatest 3 pitchers in one single rotation of all time. You can't tell me there's no other. I beg someone to go ahead and differ and let me know. I understand the Giants of the Bay Area. I'm not a Bay Area dude. So, I mean, hey, we took it. Hey, okay, Tommy, I'll tell you this. Did you see that Matzik almost got arrested because they didn't realize he was himself? They stopped him. It's crazy as fuck. Everybody stay blessed, stay faithful, stay safe, man. COVID is a real thing. Wear your mask when you need to. When you don't, fuck it. Relax. Don't be that person wearing the shit in the car by yourself because you look weird. At least that's my opinion. I got to get out of here. I got to go pick up the wife, and I got to grab some food for my dogs. But 34-10 is our score. All of our keys are set. We have the players. We need Danny Terry. What's happening? We have the players. We need to go out there and execute. Please, dear Lord, I'm saying this on camera. Please, dear Lord, let Kyle come to his senses and start Trey Lance and leave Jimmy G on the bench where he belongs. We don't need to lose this game. I would love for Trey to start this game, start the rest of the playoffs, and possibly take us at least 2 to 3 games in. Even if he doesn't take us more than 2 to 3 games in, it's a win for us. It's a win for him. It's a confidence builder. And we make sure that we go into next season with a healthy, happy, and great team. In Jesus' name, amen. So, I mean, hey, whether you pray, whether you don't, whether you meditate, you align your chakras, you got crystals, whatever you do, make sure you do it tonight. We need this W. I'm going to be at the bar tomorrow. If you are in Arizona, Varsity Tavern on Mill Ave is where we at, okay? It's the AZ Niner Empire. Those are my dogs. We're going to be there rooting and charging, and I'm telling you, it's going to be packed. So that bar better have everybody ready because we're going to be in there deep. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. I think I had like 17 people in here at once. All of you guys, once again, if you are not subscribe, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notifications. I'll give you guys some game picks another time. I'm going to get rolling. I appreciate everyone for stopping in here. At the end of the day, period, point blank, I am a Niner fan. I do this because I love my team, and I've been doing it for a while now. Steve's, hey, there we go, man. Cook lamb chops tomorrow, people. Yes, there we go. The Cardinal fans definitely gonna be Niner fans tomorrow. Yes, they will. They don't want us. I appreciate you, Tanya. I appreciate and love every one of you guys and ladies out there. Please be safe. Do your thing. Have fun. Watch the game. Enjoy it. And remember, at the end of the day, no matter win or lose, we still Niner fans, and there is no one that can tell us differently. Remember, we got 5 Lombardis. There's only 2 teams in the league that have more than us. That's the Steelers and the Patriots. We already own, man. We gonna get another one. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Keep your post notifications locked. We will be going live after the game tomorrow, probably within an hour or so. Probably me, maybe my Forever Faithful podcast guys, but I'm definitely going live. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if we win, I will be very calm and zen. If we lose, I will be on here acting a good goddamn fool because I know it's gonna be because Jimmy fucked up somehow. Thank you so much. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay faithful. And I'm out this joint. Peace.